A Chambers County jury has handed down a guilty verdict in the trial of Sarah-Hartsfield. Prosecutors say she gave her fifth husband a deadly dose of insulin.
Our Fox 26's Jillian Hartmann is live in Chambers County with what happened today in court. Jillian, this story keeps getting more interesting.
That's right, and the jury today found Sarah-Hartsfield guilty of murder in the death of her fifth husband, Joseph Hartsfield, and it was a quick verdict. The jurors just deliberated for less than an hour. Now, before they made their decision, take a look at this. They heard closing arguments from both sides. Now, the prosecution said that Sarah intentionally gave Joseph too much insulin, causing his death. He died in 2023 from a toxic level of insulin. They said she waited at least an hour to call 911 when she found him unresponsive in their home, and he died days later in the hospital. Now, during trial, the state had multiple witnesses take the stand: doctors, law enforcement, family, and friends, talking about Sarah's suspicious behavior, her inconsistent stories, Joseph's condition, and Sarah's troubling past. She shot and killed her ex-fiance, claiming self-defense, and has allegations of arson and a murder for hire plot. Now, Joseph's family expressed fear for his safety and testified he planned to leave Sarah, and they said he was scared she was going to kill him. Now, here's what the prosecution said about the family's concerns. Take a listen.
Your family member is desperately trying to leave a woman who you know killed her fiance, who you know, because of her own words, that she's being investigated for a murder for hire, that you know, you have watched the violent swings in her communicating with you. And you know that your son and your brother is scared for his life. You know his worst fear. And you know he's hospitalized for that fear coming to life. And you know that the doctors who are treating him are suspicious of the same person you are.
Now, during closing arguments, the defense emphasized Joseph suffered from serious medical issues, including diabetes with severely high blood sugar, sleep apnea, and heart condition. His manner of death was ruled undetermined, and the defense said Sarah's failure to render aid right away to Joseph is not a crime. Now, as for her past, they noted she has no prior criminal charges, and for this case, the defense said there's no proof Sarah administered the insulin to Joseph.
After all the investigation, the state can't prove that Sarah administered insulin to Joe. In fact, they put that the manner and means are unknown. Why didn't they put in the indictment that the manner and means was due to Sarah administering insulin to Joe? One, they can't prove it. And two, they want you to contemplate convicting her on her failure to act. But the jury charge tells you you can't do that.
Now, during the punishment phase, the state called witnesses to testify, including Sarah's kids and Joseph's mother. Sarah's daughter said that she suffered abuse from Sarah, and Joseph's mother talked about how her life has really not been the same since he died. Now, in Texas, the penalty for murder is between 5 and 99 years. The jurors went home for the day, and for tomorrow morning, they will hear closing arguments from both sides before they make their decision. Reporting live, I'm Jillian Hartmann, Fox 26 News.
Jillian, I know you've been covering this case since the very beginning, and there when that verdict was read, did you see any reaction from any family members or anyone else?
I did not physically see reaction, but I'm sure there's been a lot of relief hearing their testimony during this trial. They've been very emotional talking about Joseph and the interactions that they've had with Sarah.
All right, Jillian, yes, now we're going to have to see what they come up with the punishment phase. Thank you.